World Heritage Site is a place that's been considered to be of outstanding universal value to humanity.
Well, we sent Josie along to visit an area that has been added to that prestigious list, and its location might just surprise you.
What do the pyramids, Machu Picchu, the Grand Canyon and a Welsh slate mill have in common? Well, they're all UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
Welcome to the magnificent slate landscape in wonderful North Wales.
Centuries of mining, this stunning terrain carved out of rich Welsh heritage and culture. It's slate-roofed iconic landmarks, including the Houses of Parliament. And in July, this unique vista was awarded protection for future generations to enjoy.
Down here you've got the little town of Blaenau-Ffestiniog, which is where everybody who worked in the mines lived.
Honorary Welshman Michael Buick manages all the land at Leckweth Quarry, including the mill we're visiting today.
So Michael, what is a UNESCO award?
Well, the thing is, it's to preserve the culture and history of the place. So they started out preserving things like the Taj Mahal. The reason this is preserved is because this amazing community worked to get the slate out of the ground that was then made into roofing that went all over the world. New York, Sydney, from this little place in North Wales. And that is why this World Heritage Site is so important, because it is about those communities and these communities that still exist today.
So how would the miners actually get up here to do a day's work?
So interesting. So if you think they were all living down there in the village and they would have walked up here, up that steep road that we came in the morning, but then even better at night. The way the slate got down to the village and then onto the sea was on rails. So the men created something called a Gulch, which was like an amazing sort of skateboard that you would put on the rails and they would rail skate down back to their homes.
Not being funny, they would have been knackered by the time they got up here, so they would need to skateboard back down, wouldn't they?
Right. And a whole day, imagine. And actually, at that point, probably what did they get in their 12-hour day? Maybe 2 20-minute breaks. In those 20 minutes, they would all sit down together and there were often singing competitions underground between the different canteens underground. And they would write poetry and they would perform and do amazing things.
Sounds like a Victorian Britain's Got Talent. Those miners certainly knew how to let their hair down after a hard day's graft.
Wow! This is incredible!
Right, Josie, so this is the entrance to the mine itself. What you have to imagine is there are miles and miles of tunnels underneath here.
Wow, 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 you can actually see the tracks there.
Underground, each cavern would have had probably a family group working in it, and they would have sent the slate up on a wagon, which would have then come through here all the way into the building behind us. And that's where the slate was then made into roofing.
That is amazing. It's just steeped in history here, isn't it? So this is the actual mill, and this mill is pretty special. Can you tell me about it?
It's one of the most important collections of mill buildings in the world, the best preserved slate buildings. So it's really important to us here.
So what would happen here?
Okay, so the slate would come out of the mine on the tracks into here. The big blocks would be sawn up and then they would be given to the men to split into slates and then dressed using the amazing machines, which made this great clonking noise as they went round.
Oh, they really did work hard, didn't they?
They certainly did work hard. But, you know, in the 19th century, this was a boom town. This was like an amazingly busy place. You think over 400 people, probably 200 of them, working in these buildings.
By looking in there now, you can just feel it, can't you?
It's
a
extraordinary.
special energy, isn't there?
Really special energy, and that's what we're trying to preserve, and that's why the World Heritage is so important to us, because we think that'll bring more visitors to North Wales who want to learn about the culture and come and find out about their heritage.
I wish Michael had been my history teacher at school. What a fountain of knowledge, and so passionate about this incredible landscape, which is truly a monument to the country, its history and its people.
Thank you so much for today, and congratulations on the award. Hey, what's congratulations in Welsh?
Llongyfarchiadau.
don't quite roll off your tongue, does it? Especially being a Bristolian.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Anyway, bit of fruit loaf?
What, no Welsh cakes?
Sorry, Michael.
Well
Thank
done.
you, Josie.
Another idea for you to get out and about.